awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down...
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. A nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's the way. Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99. Blue. Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99. I got it.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, zoom.
15, Mike, 15.
Here's Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Check Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99.
Hey, 18.
Mike, 99, Mike, 99. Watch the slant.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here I come.
Now Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Go.
Mike's 50. Oh, yeah.
Now it's Trubisky. He finds Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Alert, 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 alert.
Check Mike 99, Mike 99.
Smooth.
Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Check 24.
Move, move.
Mike 50. Don't get nervous.
Alert, 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 alert. Buzz, buzz.
Here we go. 50.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
59. Mike.
Hey, wahoo.
59. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike 59. Mike 59. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
Again, it's Trubisky. Oh, so close but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down. All right, here we go. The field goal unit staying on the sideline here at OT. They're going for it on 4th. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 36.
Ran, tough.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off at the 24. And that's how this one ends. A dramatic